Here we are, moment of truth. Our time is up, so 15 minutes, 190, another 30 minutes at 170, so let's have a look, see what we've got. Moment of truth, let's have a go. Right, this is our one with no dough improver, and this is our one with the dough improver. So what we've got to bear in mind first, so I'll show you the one without the dough improver, which is looking fairly good. It's looking absolutely fine. And this is the one with the dough improver, and as you look, you'll see it's more domed on the top. Now what you've also got to remember and not forget is that this went in about probably, nearly half an hour difference in the process. So if that had had more time to prove before it went in the oven, then that would have been bigger, even bigger. That is, to be fair. So let's have them out and have a little look. So out the tins, looking good, looking really good. I'm really pleased with those. So just have a little look at the anatomy of the bread, see what we've got. So first of all, what you'll see is this white part on the side, see that like stretchy bit? This is what they actually refer to as the oven spring. So what that means is when it goes into the oven and the heat begins to kind of expand on the inside of the air, or carbon dioxide, is it stretches, and that stretching is the spring. So that is improved by the water as well. So we say we put water in, so that helps. It slows the formation of the crust because it keeps a moist environment. So that's part of the oven spring. Let's see if this one has some oven spring. It does, not quite as much, and the reason being, between the two, if I put them side by side like that, you might be able to see. So that's it. Let's have you a bit closer. How about that then? That's a bit better, isn't it? It's a bit better. So this one, oven spring, has got the dough improver. This one has got oven spring, but without the dough improver. So side by side, end on end, let's have a little look. And you can kind of see, can't you, the difference that dough improver makes to the loaf. Exactly the same process, but if anything, this had more of an advantage because it's had, hello there, you all right? What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? Honestly, shocking. So this had more of an advantage because it's had longer than this. But both equally good loaves of bread, both equally edible. But I just wanted to kind of demonstrate that, the difference. You don't have to look down there now. The difference that dough improver makes. So it's definite, that's an experiment which you can't sort of argue with because I've done it side by side. Exactly the same ingredients. The only thing that you can argue is I give the one without dough improver more of an advantage because I did that earlier. So with the mixing time, and obviously the time it takes us to weigh out and then everything else, this has had more, it's had more time than that one, which is at head start. So it's not exactly side by side. If it'd been exactly side by side, I'd have had to wait 3/4 of an hour because that's how long it takes to bake before I started mixing the other one, and then I'm not getting things crossed over in the oven. But I'm happy with that. I think it's demonstrated a point. Well, I hope it's demonstrated a point. But equally as good. And there's our plain white loaves, minimal ingredients. Just the difference with one to the other is the dough improver. So this one, equally, it's a nice looking loaf. It's hollow, nice looking loaf all round. It's got the little dome on and everything else you'd expect. This one, equally, nice looking loaf. It's got a bigger dome because it's expanded a bit more. But there you go. So that's what you can achieve. That's without adding other ingredients and stuff to it. So if I wanted to make it even bigger, I'd add eggs and things like that. So anyway, straightforward, plain loaf, one that anyone can achieve. And just in case anyone's out there saying, but you used a machine. Well, I did. You did right. How observant. Top of the class for that. Top of the class and a gold star. However, if you look on my page, you'll find that there's recipes I've done where I've actually kneaded the dough by hand. So you can do it, and you can do it by hand. And I've showed a method which it's not too taxing. It doesn't wear you out, even though you're doing it for about 15 minutes or so. It's just a repetition of working with the dough, and it's not too hard. So you're not hammering tongues for 15 minutes. It's kind of just it's a motion that if you want to have a look at that, have a look. But a lot of people have mixers and stuff now. But there we go, bread done on a nice warm day like today. Hope you're happy with that. And for whoever asked, I've now done one. You can forward or tag in or whatever I don't even know how you do it. Share, I think it is, with whoever. That's it. So just for you, and so it's there. And I could do some white breading anyway. So it's been a win-win-win all the way around. So I'm going to take my little dog for a walk. You have a great day and get baking some bread. No excuses now. Get it made. Honestly, it's worthwhile. Get it done. See you later. Take care. Bye for now.